What if one small action right after waking up could protect your brain and heart? Imagine reducing your risk of stroke simply by changing your morning routine. You might be surprised to learn how much those first few minutes after opening your eyes can shape your health. Did you know that what you do right after waking up can play a crucial role in protecting your health and lowering your risk of stroke? For many people, those early moments feel routine, maybe even automatic. But as a geriatric stroke specialist, I can assure you that your very first actions after waking up can quietly have a powerful impact on your overall well-being. In this video, we're going to explore 6 essential habits that seniors should adopt immediately after waking up. These are simple, thoughtful steps that can help improve circulation, stabilize blood pressure, and enhance overall resilience. The best part? These aren't complicated medical treatments or hard-to-follow plans. Instead, they are practical, easy-to-do habits that can make you feel stronger, safer, and more confident each morning. Stick with me until the end, because not only will you learn these 6 key morning habits, but you'll also see how they can transform the way you start your day, and perhaps even the way you view your long-term health. Now, let's begin with the very first step, moving slowly and steadily as you sit up. One of the most important things you can do after waking up is to take your time sitting up carefully and gradually. When we sleep, our blood pressure naturally drops. After spending hours lying down, your body needs a bit of time to adjust before shifting to an upright position. This adjustment is especially crucial for seniors. Moving too quickly from lying down to standing can cause a sudden and dangerous drop in blood pressure. That could lead to lightheadedness, dizziness, or even fainting. And as you might guess, that dramatically raises the risk of falling, something we absolutely want to avoid. Instead, start with a simple habit. Gently roll to one side, take a deep breath, and slowly push yourself up into a seated position. Taking a moment to sit slowly at the edge of the bed and pausing there for just a minute or two can create a remarkable difference in how steady and grounded you feel as you begin your day. This simple pause allows your circulation to catch up, your balance to stabilize, and your mind to fully awaken before you take that crucial first step. Picture someone like Frank, who is 82. For years, Frank had the habit of jumping out of bed the moment his alarm sounded, eager to dive into the day's activities. But over time, he began noticing that, on certain mornings, he would suddenly feel lightheaded. So much so that he had to grab onto the dresser or lean against the wall to prevent himself from falling. Concerned, Frank visited his doctor, who suggested making one small change: slow down during those first moments after waking. So, Frank decided to give it a try. He started by gently rolling onto his side, slowly swinging his legs over the edge of the bed, and sitting there for a full minute, taking deep, calming breaths. What amazed Frank wasn't just how much steadier he felt, but also how surprisingly peaceful his mornings became. That tiny adjustment didn't only help protect him from the risk of falling, it also brought a soothing sense of calm to the start of his day. There's also an important psychological aspect to this habit. Moving slowly and intentionally right after waking sends a clear message to yourself. You're valuing your body, acknowledging its needs, and choosing to begin your day with mindfulness rather than rushing through it. It sets a gentle, positive tone for the entire morning. When you take those first quiet moments to listen to what your body is asking for, you remind yourself that you are worthy of care and attention, and honestly, isn't that a powerful way to begin any day? Now, let's move on to the next essential habit: drinking a glass of water to rehydrate. Drinking a glass of water right after waking up might seem simple, but it's one of the most powerful things you can do for your body. Even while you sleep, your body continues to lose fluids. You breathe throughout the night, you might sweat a little, and of course, you go hours without drinking anything to replace what's lost. By the time morning arrives, many people are more dehydrated than they realize. This hidden dehydration can slowly thicken your blood, making it harder for circulation to flow smoothly. It also puts extra strain on the heart, which is something that seniors especially need to pay close attention to. Hydration plays a crucial role in keeping the blood flowing freely and reducing the risk of clots, one of the leading causes of stroke. Simply starting your day with a glass of water, before coffee, before breakfast, gives your body an immediate advantage. It helps restore balance, keeps your circulation running as it should, and supports your energy and overall vitality. Let's take Linda, who is 79, as an example. For years, Linda believed that her morning cup of coffee was all she needed to jumpstart her day. But after a gentle suggestion from her doctor, she decided to try something different. She began her mornings by drinking a glass of water before reaching for the coffee pot. What surprised Linda wasn't just how much less thirsty she felt, but how much more awake and clear-headed she became. Her body felt more comfortable and her mornings felt smoother. That one glass of water became a quiet act of self-care, a small but meaningful ritual that set a positive, refreshing tone for her entire morning. There's also something beautifully reassuring about this habit. Drinking water first thing in the morning is like giving yourself a gentle reminder that you matter, that your well-being deserves attention. It shows that good health doesn't always require dramatic changes. Often, it's the small, steady choices, made with care and respect, that make the biggest difference. For the body that has carried you through so many years, this simple, easy habit becomes a quiet act of self-respect. It's a way to remind yourself that you're still in control, making thoughtful choices every single day to support your health in ways that truly matter. These small steps aren't just about physical well-being, they're about reclaiming a sense of empowerment, knowing you're doing something good for yourself. If you've stayed with me this far and you're finding these insights helpful, I'd love to hear from you. Please take a moment to comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, this is a great time to do so. Just hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. That way, you won't miss any of our upcoming videos designed to inform, inspire, and support you on your journey to better health. Now, let's move on to the next important habit: gentle neck and shoulder stretches. This is one of the most overlooked, yet incredibly effective things you can do right after waking up. Taking just a few minutes for gentle neck and shoulder stretches can make a surprising difference in how you feel. After a long night of sleep, it's common for muscles around the neck and shoulders to become stiff or tight, especially if your sleeping position wasn't ideal. For seniors, this stiffness can subtly restrict blood flow to the head and brain during those early morning hours. By easing the tension in these areas, you not only improve circulation, but also encourage flexibility and help your body feel more prepared for the movements ahead. It's not about strenuous exercise or forcing your body into uncomfortable positions. Instead, it's all about slow, mindful movements that gently wake up your muscles and joints in a way that feels safe and supportive. Simple stretches, like softly tilting your head from side to side, slowly rolling your shoulders backward in smooth, easy circles, or gently turning your head left and right, can make a remarkable difference in how you start your day. Think about Carol, who is 75. Carol began noticing that she would often wake up with a stiff neck and a lingering mild headache. More often than not, she found herself starting each morning with these gentle stretches, even before leaving the comfort of her bed. She would sit quietly at the edge, take a few deep, steady breaths, and slowly guide her head and shoulders through simple, easy motions. Before long, she began to notice something remarkable. Those stubborn morning headaches started to disappear. She felt more upright, more balanced, and far more comfortable as she moved through her day. What surprised her even more was how this small practice gradually became something she looked forward to. It wasn't just a stretch anymore, it became a personal ritual, a soothing way to greet each new day with care and intention instead of rushing headfirst into the morning. These gentle movements do more than simply loosen muscles. They carry a deeper meaning. They send a quiet, powerful message. Your body deserves to be treated with kindness. You are worthy of care, and your health is shaped not only by what you avoid, but also by the intentional choices you make each day. Starting the morning in this calm, mindful way not only helps your body feel more flexible and comfortable, but it also nurtures your emotional well-being. It creates a foundation of peace and self-respect, setting the stage for a day that feels more balanced and full of grace. Now, let's move into another simple yet powerful habit: deep, steady breathing. It might sound almost too simple to have any real impact, but taking a few moments to focus on deep, intentional breathing right after waking can have an incredible calming and restorative effect on the entire body. Throughout the night, your breathing tends to be shallow, especially during deeper sleep stages. As you begin to transition from sleep to wakefulness, your body benefits tremendously from several deep, purposeful breaths. These breaths help reoxygenate the blood, gently clear away that lingering grogginess, and create a calmer, steadier tone for the day ahead. For seniors, these mindful breaths are even more valuable. They can ease the strain that sometimes affects the heart and blood vessels during those first few moments of the day, especially when the body is still adjusting to being fully awake. By simply pausing and turning your focus to your breath, drawing air slowly through your nose, holding it for a brief moment, then gently exhaling through your mouth, you're giving your body something truly essential: the gift of oxygen. This simple act not only re-energizes your body, but also helps ease tension and supports steady, balanced blood pressure. Imagine someone like Henry, who is 78. For most of his life, Henry felt a constant rush in the mornings. He would jump out of bed, eager to get dressed, have his breakfast, and dive into his long to-do list. But that hurried routine often left him feeling anxious and breathless, which only caused more stress as the day unfolded. At the suggestion of his healthcare provider, Henry decided to take a different approach. He began his mornings with just 2 minutes of focused, deep breathing. He would sit quietly, place his hand gently on his chest, and slowly count as he breathed in and out, keeping his breaths calm and steady. To his surprise, Henry quickly noticed how much lighter and more centered he felt. It was as if his body and mind were finally in sync, working together instead of struggling to keep up with the demands of the day. That brief breathing practice became a powerful anchor, helping him replace his old habit of rushing with a sense of calm and intention. Deep breathing in the morning is far more than a physical exercise. It becomes a quiet reminder that you have control over your pace. You can choose peace instead of chaos. You can decide to begin your day grounded and steady, rather than hurried and scattered. When you start your morning this way, you're not only nourishing your body with oxygen, you're also nurturing your emotional resilience and setting a tone of calm that can carry you through the entire day, no matter what challenges may arise. If you've stayed with me this far and found these tips helpful, I'd love to hear from you. Please comment number 4 below to let me know you're still here and engaged. And if you haven't already subscribed, now's the perfect time. Just click that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any of our upcoming videos. Your support allows us to keep creating valuable content to inform, inspire, and empower you on your journey toward better health. Now, let's continue with the next important habit: gentle leg and ankle movements. This is one of the most thoughtful and beneficial actions seniors can take right after waking up. Before even standing, it's essential to take a few minutes to gently move your legs and ankles.